about to give y'all some life-changing information. If you get it, you get it. Okay, so listen. Trauma sequences are sent into the lives of those who are sent here to learn amazing manifestation tactics. Okay, you went through the trauma simulation so that you will always continue to be an energetic match for that trauma. Okay, so if I got your attention, hey Boots, hey, I am Regal. Let me tell you who I am. I am Regal Essence. I'm Queen TV. I'm Queen TV After Dark. I am Life is a Love Goddess. I'm Life is a Laid Back Mom. I'm your ray of sunshine in the afternoon time. I'm your crystal healer Andilla. I'm your past life princess. And guess what, y'all? I'm somebody's ABA therapist. So I'm driving because I just had to hurry up and bring this information to y'all. Hopefully my phone don't die because I didn't even hardly have no juice, but I had to bring this to y'all. So listen, y'all. Now, me myself, even though I want to teach you guys about why it is so important to heal your nervous system. And a lot of times you guys get stuff hot off the press because once I get it, I share it because I don't gatekeep, right? So I don't have all the details of this, right? But I know certain ones of us, we come into this lifetime and we are subjected to certain traumas over and over and over again. Okay, so a number one key to figuring out your life purpose, and all of that good stuff is to recognize what traumas you're continuously reliving over and over again. Okay, because some of us, I don't know if some of us, when we're born, like certain witches are attached to our life. I don't know. Okay, but I know that people that have a spiritual calling on their lives, of course, we are going to come up against energetic attacks, right? Because we're very powerful, and it's not advantageous for us to. It's not going to be advantageous for certain people if we win, right? Okay, boom. So we got that. So what I'm starting to realize is that certain ones of us, we will, if you start to step back and recognize it, there are certain things, certain traumas that you have lived out over and over again. How you can identify those are identify times whenever you are triggered and things of that nature, especially when you are in the midst of a healing phase or you've already gone. Then the trick is I continue to make myself an energetic match for that. Even after the people that have done you dirty. See, this is how you have to annihilate narcissistic people. This is another manifestation hack, okay? Because you have to realize, if I continue to make myself a vibrational frequency for something that I do not want by continuing to replay that trauma, replay those thoughts, replay those experiences, replay those emotions in my head, I continue to be an energetic match to the bullshit, right? So in order to recreate your reality, you have to stop reliving the trauma. That's the trick bag. So even though this shit could have happened to you 50 million years ago, those people are not even in your life anymore. They still have an energetic hold in your life because you are replaying that trauma, the trauma simulation that you were supposed to replay over and over again to ensure you never got what it is that you really wanted, because all you kept doing was manifesting the same things over and over again. So boom, now I get it. Now I understand why it happened the way that it happened, because somebody somewhere, some puppet master somewhere. And that's the part I'm still trying to figure out with God. Like, okay, well, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, who, like, why certain people have to, I feel like certain people have to outlive certain curses that have been placed on their lives, okay? So, the trick of the curse, to reverse the curse, is to always understand the effect that the curse was supposed to have, and in turn, not allow that to happen, right? So if people are projecting energy on you, if you're not an energetic match for that energy, then, you know what I mean, then it's not going to be able to affect you. So I just want to encourage you guys to heal your nervous system, heal your thought processes, heal how it is that you respond to things. Be kind to yourself, be careful with yourself. Don't put yourself in situations that will remind you of your past and cause you to relive the past and continue to be an energetic match to the things that have hurt you. Instead, heal those things. And when you feel those things, allow those feelings to come up and deal with those feelings. That's how it is that I was able to identify what the trauma simulation is that I was supposed to live out, because I had to go back and say, okay, so what repetitive, like, what am I continuously feeling? Like, what to pay attention to the different ways that I would be triggered as an adult, or even after I feel like I'm pretty far into my healing process. And I realized certain patterns continue to replay themselves over and over again, right? So I'm just like, okay, God, well, why that particular trauma, you know? So, moment of transparency. So, I know that I am a very attractive female, right? But you guys would be surprised to know that the trauma that I continue to have to live out over and over again is one of me being rejected, one where I don't feel like I'm enough, one where I'm made to feel like I'm the fun girl, but I'm never enough to be, you know, taken seriously. What else? Public rejection, public being chosen over, all of that kind of stuff, right? And it's so crazy because I've also been married quite a few times, right? So even in that, even in being chosen, those relationships look like you chose me, but after the love bombing phase, there is no equal give and take, right? So I'm just giving to a person who ultimately is not going to give back equally, right? So then I end up drained, right? So boom. All right. So I basically been celibate for 5 years. Those 5 years, 4 years allowed me to really just step back and understand my relationship patterns and shit, right? So I have been asking God, okay, so like why this particular, you know what I mean? Like why this particular trauma? You continue to relive trauma over and over again. You make yourself an energetic match to whatever it is that you continue to play out in your mind, whatever you continue to play out in your emotions, and whatever you continue to play out in your body, right? So I realized, I'm like, oh, boom! The light bulb went off. Okay, so I was supposed to be an energetic match to always being rejected, publicly rejected, never feeling like I'm enough. Y'all got to get real specific because, you know, we like to use a lot of cliches now in this, but you got to get real specific. And I feel like not only was I supposed to be rejected, like I was supposed to be publicly rejected. Like I was supposed to feel so clown, so embarrassed, you know what I mean? Like just so like, bitch, you ain't shit, you know what I mean? So if I continue to put myself in situations where I'm rejected, or I continue to perceive that I'm rejected, not chosen, when I find myself in my room and I'm crying again, and I'm crying again, when I find myself in my room and I'm crying again, what am I crying about? Okay? What am I crying about? And what you guys are gonna realize is a lot of times it be the same shit. That's how you identify the trauma simulation that was supposed to play out in your life and keep you from reaching your highest destiny. Yeah, I love y'all. Peace. I hope this helps somebody. I love y'all. Peace.